Hey guys, welcome back to another Lore Rekindled reading. I'm Dazzling Kate, and we're going to be going into reading Lore Rekindled, which I have to say has been one of my favorite things to look forward to every few weeks to just get to the next chapter, see what's going on, see what generic Puff improves that Rachel couldn't be bothered to touch or focus on in the later chapters. But anyways, let's get on to reading. So hopefully you will be able to see what I see, and I will double check because it's been a while since I've recorded on, something like this. And if you hear Thumbelina in the background or Fred barking, don't worry. They're just like, whenever after they get out of a nap, it's always like, it gets really jumpy. And it becomes like a jungle in here, and it's like, what the hell? What happened? But okay. We're moving forward. Hades is carrying Persephone. Okay, easy, Cerberus. Don't scare her. I'm going to put you down for a sec, okay? Here, have some water. There you go. It might not feel like much now, but it'll make the hangover a little more tolerable. Trust me, I know. Easy, does it? Almost there. You can sleep in the guest room. It never gets used anyway. Oh my goodness. Hey, Thumbelina? What's wrong? She's looking at me and like I'm contemplating if she just wants me to give her a belly rub or if it's something else. But let me switch the position I'm in while I read this. Just gotta love wheeled chairs, don't you? You just gotta love them. But as we continue, I think I kind of miss these moments a little bit more where it's like you got this black and white kind of vibe going for it. Was that ever in the original? Like, my brain's just like, is it an addition or am I just thinking of like all these other things that I was thinking about? Yeah, this is gonna be fun, right? And I gotta say, the improvements with like Hades' face, for example, like it looks a lot better because his nose doesn't like look like it's gonna poke anyone in the eye if they try to kiss him or like in the face whatsoever. It's just like what the hell. But let's continue. Hey, stop that now. Get your sleep, okay? You'll feel better in the morning. I'm just in the room down the hall, so holler if you need anything. No, no, don't cry. I'm sorry, I don't know what else to do. I can take you home if you'd like. Don't tell my mom how drunk I got. Oh, sweetness, don't worry about that. I'm not a snitch. Happens to the best of us. You just need some rest. Besides, I don't even know who your mother is. Demeter. Wait, what did you say? Persephone, did you just say Demeter? Oh my gosh. The eyes and expressions, it's just I think I really love how in a lot of ways when we're trying to okay, I've always been kind of a eye person when it comes to expressions, and when I see art that basically uses the eyes to their advantage, of like being able to tell stories, it's just really nice to notice these details. Like you can see the pupils, like the shading in the pupils. I think that's a lot, there's a lot there, is what I'm trying to say. And some people might not be able to like look much into this and be like, well, it's just eyes, it's just eyes. But like a lot of the time in storytelling, eyes have very, very good amounts of story told in them. Depending on how well you read into it, it's just I'm sorry, I just like appreciating them for a second. Stranger danger. Yeah, that's what I was expecting, you know? In the original story, I was expecting her to be like, "What the fuck?" Like, this is the kind of stuff I love about storytelling, is that in many different versions of something, and this happens a lot, whether it's in comic book form like DC or Marvel, there's many interpretations of origin stories for like superheroes, and some of them don't work well the first time. When they're adapted a second or third time, it definitely delivers what the original intention was. Sorry, I'm just kind of rambling there. But okay, let's move on to the next chapter, Among the Dead. Who the hell are you? Did you kidnap me? Pervert? Per- pervert? Like, honestly, yes. Yes, do it. Just be frustrated with him. I'm living for it. I'm living for it. Let me just see. Okay, so it looks like this on the screen. Okay, so we got that. Let's continue on. Just double checking. I didn't bring you here. You met me at the party, remember? I took your shoes. Wait, no, that came out wrong. Oh my god. Okay, just take a look at her expression here. Like, take a really good look. I love being able to appreciate that. And just making it worse by making her scowl even more. Just okay, her mouth is wide open. And just, you would expect, oh yeah, like, it can't get any worse. But no, it gets worse. Like, worse as in, oh my god, she's gonna kick my ass kind of worse. And I just love seeing that. It's one of my favorite things is that you see how a character reacts. They're shouting, and then they, like, when you say something like this, and then they just give you that whole unglory, like, not unglory, that scary scowl glare. It just really fits the mood. It really does. Wait, you don't remember me? We talked. Your name is wait, no. Persephone, right? That's what you told me. Okay. Again, there is a lot. Like, again, eyes tell a good story. You can see, okay, she's analyzing him, and then, he says, "Oh, your name's Persephone, right? That's what you told me." And then her eyes drift away. You see the environment getting, like, using color to your advantage. Using color. You see that this is like, okay, you probably might not be able to tell on here, but you can tell that it's like a midnight blue color. And then when we get to here, it's like black. Now, in a lot of storytelling, basically, what I'm trying to get to is that when you have those moments of silence or contemplation, you're usually left in your own dark thoughts. And I think that's what's going on here. And then it just gets like straight to here. And I just gotta say, I love it. I love it so much. You're that smelly guy. Smelly? So much for liking my cologne. Oh my gosh. Like, this is totally giving me Flynn and Rapunzel vibes. Like, you can't convince me that isn't what's going on, okay? You can't convince me. Persephone, I swear I had nothing to do with this. We talked for a few minutes, you made me hold your shoes, then you got dragged off by Apollo. Charion found you in my car, and by the time I knew you were already down here. Just down here? Oh gosh. Again, you can sense that she's very angry. Like, you see like how the pupils are enlarged in the eye. You like take a good look at it, and she's just like shocked, and then her mouth goes into a scowl, and it's like the expression of her eyes. You can't determine what it is because it's so dark. Like, usually what you would see in like a lot of anime or manga kind of forms, but that really helps in this situation because honestly, I think it's a wonderful way to convey what would be the scariest look you'd get? That's kind of the best way I would describe it. Okay, anyways. Oh, you haven't figured it out yet. You're in the underworld, Persephone. Again, I love how whimsical her hair is. Like, look at that. That's just amazing. Look at how pretty and like how pretty but also shocked she is in this scene. And we just go straight down. Her hair's just like fiddling down and it's like cute. Like I like the little sparkle effects on it. You probably can't tell. Yeah, you guys probably can tell. I'm looking at like the recording screen and it's like, oh yeah, you can tell. Okay, next episode, House of Hades. Persephone, wait. I swear I didn't mean for this to happen. At least let me help you out. You don't even know how to get out of my house, let alone my realm. Oh yeah? Just watch me. Lounge. Crap. Excuse you, it's my favorite room in the house. Library. I can see that. Thanks. Like sometimes the simplistic like art style, like I like the closer you get to a character, the closer you can get with the details. Obviously, when you take a look at the distance there is in this perspective, you can tell like, it's simplistic, but once you get really close to them, you can see all the details more refined. But in like storytelling cases, I know a lot of artists tend to do this. They think that they need to shove every detail of the like characters' looks into the comic, and then they're like, when you're doing perspective shots like this, though, when the character's far away, you're not going to be able to tell like if they're, if they have like some kind of wrinkle like in their clothing, like maybe a big wrinkle to kind of show like the detail there, but not every single one of them. And then they end up putting a lot of detail into that, and it's like, what the fuck? But in this, it's very simplistic. It gets the job done. And it doesn't feel like it's too simplistic to the point where it's like all a blur. It actually does what it can to make sure that you don't deal with that. Yeah, I'm going into ramble mode, aren't I? Okay, anyways. Half of these aren't even in print anymore. I'm glad you noticed. Many of them are first editions. Okay, that's just pretentious. Who needs an indoor pool? This one has built-in heat. I mean, I would be grinning too like that. Like, yeah, like, come on, look. And let me just convey that I do love this, like, room. Like, I know in the past, I will, I will give people this advantage to talk about, but remember the details. So, you know how in Rachel's original Lore Olympus art, it's just basically in the backgrounds, you don't see a lot of details other than like maybe a couple of lines to convey that it is a counter or table of some kind. This one has details. It does. You can tell there's a railing. You can tell there's like pillars. You can tell that this is a ladder. It's not blurred together. There's no half-assed lines. You can tell it's a room. So, yeah, and of course, when the water reflects off things, it goes up into like the area and makes it like, shows the lighting of the pool reflecting onto the ceiling. You're going to see that. Anyways, Persephone, you're shivering. I'm not going to fault you for trying, but could you at least let me make you coffee or something so you don't freeze to death in the meantime? Coffee sounds nice. Okay, now we're on to like episode 16. Okay, so yeah, we got Artemis waking up. Oh my gosh. Hermes? Yeah. What happened? Apollo? Abrucia? Shooting contest. Yeah. the night before. Oh, can we just appreciate like the fine details in the oh gosh. Abers I was almost gonna be like Persephone for the scene, and I'm like, wait, no. She's talking to Apollo, duh. Alright, Apollo, try and beat this. Off the chandelier through Dio Champagne pyramid, oh my god. And then into the golden apple on Hermes' head. Wait, what the fuck am I doing? There, I can't believe I almost forgot my blindfold. Wait, blindfold? Baby, I did not agree to that. Crap, did I shoot you? Direct hit, babe. Direct hit. Great. Apollo here too? He called dibs on the bed. My bed in my own house? Wonderful. I almost didn't realize her boobs were like out, and I'm like, oh my god. Anyways, Corey, you alive in there? Fresh coffee in 10 minutes. Fresh coffee. Like, okay, can we just like okay, this is another thing I love about Lore Rekindled is that we take the time to basically check on the other characters and kind of take a break from Persephone and Hades, because that's what was really making Lore Olympus not so good, is that we had so much focus on Hades and Persephone's relationship to the point where every single scene included them. Remember, this isn't called Persephone and Hades, it's called Laura Olympus. Or in this case, Lore Rekindled, and we're focused on everybody. Even for just a couple, like an introduction or an ending, it delivers. Anyways, so this is really the underworld. Yeah, and you're from the mortal realm. How do you know that? Because you told me at the party yesterday. Guess we both underestimated how wasted you got. You really don't remember a thing, huh? Bits and pieces. I remember hanging out with Artemis and Apollo and Hermes. Then I left to get some fresh air, and I saw your my shoes in your car. Sorry about that. I meant to give them back, but I'm not exactly a huge hit around the twins. And I might have wanted to talk to you more. I enjoyed our chat yesterday. Seems I did a lot of talking. Maybe that's why. Maybe that's why you kept calling me Persephone. It's the name you gave me last night, Bumpkin. I suppose I should refresh your memory of mine. Oh, good enough. I'm Corey. Ah, so Persephone's all a ruse. Maybe, but I think I got too drunk to remember. Touche. Is the underworld always this cold? Oh, the coffee isn't doing much, huh? Just a sec. I gotta have something here. And of course, we got the the messages between Menthe and Hades, like, "Oh, would you pick up already? I'm sorry about last night. Please don't be mad. Hello." Here you go. I bought this as a gift for someone, but they didn't want it. Should help keep you warm. Wait, you're just giving this to me? Think nothing of it. It's not gonna get any use sitting in my closet. If anything, consider it a part of my formal apology for you ending up here in the first place. Cost nothing to the god of wealth. Okay, so let me just talk about how this is a different jacket than the one we saw in Lore Olympus, because let me just tell you, when it's like I think a lot of elements when it comes to that is that a lot of people expect it to be like, exactly one step exactly like Lore Olympus, but better. Instead of this being a jacket given to, like Hades was going to give to Hera, it was originally meant for Menthe. And I kind of like that because it actually brings a significance as to why Menthe is annoyed with her more and how she's frustrated with Hades. So let's continue. Thank you. Oh my gosh. The fluffiness of the coat. Look at how cute it is, guys. Look at how cute that is. But yeah, let's continue. No problem. Feeling better? Still a little chilly, but tolerable. Glad to hear it. Actually, could I use your bathroom? I gotta deal with all this. Oh, right. Phew, that feels better. Oh no, she's cute. You look adequate. Adequate? Is that supposed to be a compliment? Well, I mean, not like your long hair was a problem, but it looks nice short too. Relax, I'm messing with ya. Right. Get a grip, man. I'm done playing hostage now. Mind showing me the way out? Actually, how about we take the scenic route? I'm sure Cerberus would appreciate the drive. Drive? Oh, great. This is a part where you take me to a second location. No, 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 no! Gods, I'm kidding. Are you always this easy to tease? Listen, I accidentally abducted a woman. I can't get to the it. Joke about it quite. Joke about it stage quite as fast as you. Damn it, Charian, you messed up my seat. Finally, something good. Oh gosh. Like, I know I'm reading so much, but I'm trying to make sure I at least read it and also talk about some of the like scenic stuff that like the pretty stuff that I like and how it improves Lore Olympus and becomes its own little thing, you know? Again, perspective shots are really nice. But okay, never thought it would take getting kidnapped to finally see the underworld. Heh, you're not gonna let me live that one down, huh? Do I really have that bad of a reputation? I've heard you call. I've heard you called all. A little. I've heard you called all. Bleh. I've heard you've been called all manner of names. Trickster, con man, scoundrel. Who, me? A scoundrel? Come on. Haven't I proven that wrong already? I don't know. All this could be just a ploy to find out where I live. I'd say you're at least still 60% scoundrel. 60%? You sure you want me driving you home? Oh, please, I'm not worried if you try anything again. I'll kick your ass. Oh ho, is that so? Now who's the scoundrel? Whoa. How did we. What, you've never used the Rainbow Bridge? It was a group effort to create more efficient trade routes between the realms. I don't think the nymphs and satyrs missed the days of walking up and down that damn mountain. Oh yeah. Like, okay, let's just appreciate the scenery, okay? We got like we got everything going on right now, okay? So where are we going? Oh right, Paparano Court. This one right here. Nice place. Gods, Artemis is gonna rain hell on me. She'll have to go through the guy who reigns over hell first. Okay, you get that one. Oh gosh. Can we just like again, the dynamic is so nice. It's like I've already read this before, but like being able to read it out loud and just not cringe at all. Because whenever I read Lore Olympus originally out loud, I always felt like, is this it? Is this my life? Is this where the bad interaction gets worse? Do I have to talk about it all the time? But no, like Lore Rekindled makes it so much tolerable to actually want to root for these guys, you know? This version is 1,000 times better. No, 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 no. 1,000,000 times better, okay? Anyways, Thank you for not murdering me, Your Majesty. You're very welcome, Corey. Oh my gosh. Again, the up close shots, like for the entire time we've kind of seen. Oh my gosh, Thumbelina. Okay, so throughout this entire time, when we look at Hades' eyes. He's having the shades on, but when we really have that moment of getting to have him in front of the sky, like near the sunlight, I mean, and just having the shades just become like see through and not just be these like blocks of like black color. Not that there's anything wrong with that. It just like really makes the scene a lot more like taking the expression of the character a lot more better than just it being black. Because a lot of people just put like just a thick color and that's it. They don't go for the shading. They don't try and make it look like sunglasses. They're just like whatever. Persephone made you look. This is actually a lot more it actually flows a lot better than in the original story instead of like, having Artemis there and making it so cringy. It's like you actually have characters interacting and not just like, Artemis getting out of the house, rushing over to Hades, being all like, what the fuck did you do to her? Like, dick bag, that kind of thing, and just being an asshole in general. It's just like you can actually absorb this without having too much going on. There are moments when you can have interactions and like interactions between a full group of people, but there's like a better ways to make sure that interactions between two different individuals for a scene like this to work out better is to not have a bunch of people surrounding them or a third awkward person to make it worse. 90%. Goodbye, Your Majesty. And as we continue, I'm really absorbed in this. Like, I'm 27 minutes in and I'm almost to episode 20, so yeah, there's like 30 more episodes. So I might end it in a couple of minutes after this episode. Yeah, that was a mess. Corey, when did you get up? Uh, oh gosh. They're both just like, seriously, where have you been? Crap, they didn't know I was gone. Wait a second. Body temperature is lower, faints into brimstone and smoke. Same clothes as the night before. Why do you smell like the underworld? Where were you? Artemis, it's okay. I just crashed the night at. Hey, Kate's. Hackady's. Sorry, I keep forgetting how to say it correctly, and then I was like, oh, wait, no. Hackety. I drank too much last night and needed to get fresh air, and Hackety offered me a space on her couch. Hori, it's okay. I'm just glad you're safe. Again, the interaction we needed. Not just this, like, bitch move of annoyances. She's just, like, happy that her friend isn't, like, dead or anything else. Can't believe we didn't notice you were gone. Geez, Artemis, I'm fine. I can handle myself. But it's the underworld. It's cold and dark and scummy and it's chilly, a little dim, not the best interior design. But it could be worse. Hackety keeps a good home. Huh. Was the coat from her was the coat from her? Feels legit. Oh yeah, she lent it to me. Well, that's a relief. I guess if you had a place to sleep and made it home safe, then I'd have nothing to worry about. You moved here to get away from being covered over. I gotta chill. It's okay, I get it. You promised Mom you'd keep me safe, and you don't want to break that promise. I can't fault you for that. Well, you seem to be managing just fine without my help. Breakfast is on the table if you want to join us. Sure. That was close. Crap, I probably shouldn't have lied like that. But I don't know how she would have reacted if I told her the truth. I moved here to study, not go on playdates with the king of the underworld. Then again, it's not like I went there by choice. He shouldn't have taken my damn shoes. Ugh, you're overthinking it, Corey. You already fibbed, so no use worrying about it now. It's not like we fooled around or anything, and even if we did. Wait, no, back up. He's a creep. A shoe stealing creep. Pull it together. Like, okay, just again, expressions, especially with eyes telling like stories. Just watch. She's thinking. She's lost in thought. And then she gets annoyed. And then she's just like, wait, no, no, hell no. Like I love seeing eyes move like that. That's something a lot of storytellers haven't really taken advantage of, especially in cases like this where a character is contemplating and they're like moving their eyes a lot, but they're also like tilting their head. There's ways to kind of deliver what they're thinking about, how they're handling it, how they're feeling. It's something that we need more for storytelling, and I love this for that. I love it for so much for being able to deliver on good storytelling, good interactions, and it's perfection. It is perfection. So let us continue. He made you coffee and gave you some crummy old hand-me-down. Then he drove you home. End of story. It is a nice coat, though. No, it's itchy and tacky and unflattering. It doesn't mean anything. I have to get rid of it. That'll show him. There. You can't taunt me in the closet. Who's laughing now? Corey, what are you doing in there? Your breakfast is getting cold. Nothing. Oh my gosh. Okay, so, anyways, this is actually episode 19. I think that's enough for today, and for at least this video. We can continue off a little. We can continue off a little later when I can. Hopefully you guys enjoyed that, and if you did, and if you are new here, please hit that subscribe button. That would mean the world to me. Anyways, guys, stay safe, stay cool, and most importantly, guys, stay hydrated. This is Dazzling Kate. Oh, wait. Again, generic puff. Before I finish, you are doing an amazing job, and I am so happy to be blessed to read this. This has been a nice time just absorbing this and appreciating it, and you are doing such an amazing job. Anyways, let me rephrase everything else. Stay safe, stay cool, and most importantly, guys, stay hydrated. This is Dazzling Kate, signing the hell out of here.